Hi guys, and welcome to my video for Game Week 393, showing you what lineups I will be going with for this weekend. Just the four going out this weekend. My European cards haven't fully started yet, and there's no Minnesota United game, which does equate for about half of my gallery. So clearly going down in quality this weekend, unfortunately. Um, my best team that I've put out, I feel like, is the team that I'm putting into the Challenger Europe. So I say certain parts of Europe have started again this weekend. And I've gone for a stack for this season for Lask, which is a team in the Austrian Bundesliga. Um, Quite a young team, got Europe this season as well, so hopefully can put them in quite a few game weeks. So most of these are guaranteed starters. Moses you saw is will start some games, will come off the bench most games. So hopefully he'll come off the bench and do some bits this weekend, or maybe he'll start. But it is really 50-50 as to whether he'll start or not. But hoping they're at home, so hoping that I can get the game week off to a good start on Friday night in the Challenger Europe group. So that's the one I've put my best players into. I've then, in the hope of grinding out a bit of threshold, gone for a 240 team. Another stack, this time from the Belgian Pro League for Cercle Bruges. Again, quite a young team, so hoping for good utility, whether that's in a Europe um, competition or the under 23, things like that. Only thing with this is Oliver Deman missed the last friendly, and there hasn't really been any updates as to whether it was um, a injury or leave it out. I've seen there has been some transfer rumours with him, but not really much concrete. Um, so hopefully it was just a slight knock, and he'll be back this weekend. But I've decided to put him in the 240 instead of another Circular Bruges striker I've got, just in case if he doesn't play. I've still got four players that will hopefully hit that magic 250 and get that threshold. So the next team I then went for, including that other Circular Bruges player, was the All Star. Um, most of my gallery is American teams, so or South American in the heart of Marino. So normally I'll put a team out into Champion America, but let's say with no Minnesota fixture this weekend, it was a struggle. Um, but hoping for good things out of this one. Um, as mentioned earlier, another Circular Bruges striker in there in Sommers. I expect him to start, so hopefully he'll get a decisive action or two. Um, Given the captaincy to my new reward from last weekend in the Scottish Messi, that is Ryan Gould. Hoping that he could get a good performance against LA Galaxy. I've read that he's back on set pieces, so hopefully that should give me some decent AA. Hoping for a better Atalanta performance that Guzan gave during the week. He won't be facing Messi this time, so hopefully better score there. The one bit that I'm in an R in between players was in defence. I've got Knesevic at home. I'm thinking that hopefully clean sheet, some good AA. The other player I could have gone for was Machida from USG, but they're playing Anderlecht, so I'm just wondering whether the likelihood of conceding one or two goals could let me down there. But yeah, so that's my all star team. Not expecting too much out of it, but but hopefully might sneak a good result in there. Um, the last team that I was able to put out was in the Cap 220, just because I had no other goalkeepers with a fixture this weekend, so I had to put one in there. Um, and I'm not sure it's too bad of a team. Rogel comes with a low last 15 because he didn't really play for Tyrrell at the end of the season, but he's just moved to his new team. So hopefully he'll get straight into the team. Mustafa is the same as Usor in the fact that he'll start some games, come off the bench some games. So again, hopefully if he does start the bench, he comes on and does well. Hoping Jimenez, they were the team that they're playing against was the team that Minnesota beat 4-0. So hopefully Chicago do the same. And Jimenez gets some good AA in that centre midfield. Similar for Rosenberry, he seems to be always quite good with AA. It's just whether Colorado concede a few for him to undo that with his teams. Similar to Jimenez, I'm hoping Brady keeps that clean sheet against Puebla, and maybe we can sneak something in the lower cap league. But that's the just the four teams that I'm able to put out this weekend. Again, not expecting too much. Maybe we can sneak some good results out of the Lask and Certa Bridge stacks. But yeah, not holding up too much hope. But I didn't last weekend either, and it resulted in a tier 1 reward. So hopefully we can do that again. Let me know in the comments what you think, or if there's any obvious do not play players that I've missed out on here. But yeah, let me know if you think be winning anything this week. But yeah, cheers guys, and I'll hopefully have a video up next week with the rewards. Cheers.